All right, Big Mike. Now, I hate to bring this up, but man, I'm bringing it up, so I almost feel like I'm contradicting myself here. But there's a tweet that's going viral right now from Lul Tim. Now, Lul Tim, famously the guy who shot King Von or didn't. You know, they tried to say it was the police whose weapons, you know, actually were the bullets that took King Von's life. There's debate about that. But there's one thing that isn't debatable about it is the fact that Lul Tim has been trying to boss up off of this. You know what I'm saying? You see him tight with NBA Youngboy. You see all the shenanigans behind scene or whatever, man, with him and Youngboy. Recently, he made a tweet or put a post out there that said, "Who popped that boy?" And a lot of people are debating if this is clout chasing because King Von has been passed away for 5 years, going on 6 years now. You know what I mean? What do you think, Big Mike?
I think it's still about clout, man. You feel me? It's all about clout. Like, that's the man who allegedly killed King Von. You feel me? One of Chicago's most notorious gangsters. So it like he looking for the recognition off of that. So on some 100, and I don't even be doing this type of shit because some words I like to keep to myself, man. But I ain't gonna lie, Lil Tim want to be like that boy so bad, bro. I promise you. You could tell, bro. He want to be like Von so bad. 5 years then passed, bro. 5 years. And you still talking about somebody you done popped 5 years ago? You want to be that boy, bro? It gotta be, bro. Ain't no way you still supposed to have this man's name in your mouth after 5 years, bro. You still bragging on somebody that you done killed on accident? Come on, man. Watch out, man. It is. It gotta be. Like 5 years, bro. That's like me. I done did a self-defense, and it was 5 years ago, and this dude was known, and I'm still talking about it today. You wanna know why he's still talking about it today? Because he don't got nothing else to talk about. Without King Von, there's no Lil Tim. There is no Lil Tim, man. If he wouldn't have shot that gun that night, it would be no Lil Tim, man. He getting all this clout off of Von, bro. All this shit coming from Von, bro. And he hanging around NBA Youngboy now to make his image even more. You know what I'm saying? NBA probably be treating him. Like, man, go sit down over there, bro. Like, he probably be treating dude, man. Like, come on now. Like, and like I said, I don't even do this. But the simple fact that you still got bro name in your mouth after 5 years, bro, it tells me a lot about you, gang. Like, you wanna be noticed. You want people, you wanna stay relevant. So you gonna keep on saying stuff. Come on, after 5 years, you talking about who popped that boy. Like, we all don't know what happened that night.
Like, the video went viral. The case was out there for everybody to see. Now, when it comes to, like, normally self-defense shootings, you do have people who, because there have been people in hip-hop who have clout chased off of, and I hate to say clout chase, but they've actually used it as a way to get themselves in the rap game before. Famously, Gucci Mane. You know, he shot Jeezy's homeboy, and that, even though Gucci Mane was already up there, it helped, you know, add to his mystique. But it seemed like at a point he was like, until, of course, the verses, then he brought it back up. But for about a 15-year period there, he really didn't talk about it outside of in his raps, right?
Right.
So when it comes to Lil Tim, it seems like, man, this is gonna be his claim to fame, which is wild because King Von is a friend of yours, like a close friend. So what do you do with that?
It just be like, cause how I am, like, I just be sitting back. You feel me? Like, I don't need to be wanting to be jumping out there like that, cause I don't like this type of stuff. Like, doing interviews and stuff can start people to start jumping in your inbox and they want to lip box, and I don't lip box. I'm not about to go back and forth with you over the internet or none of that. But at the same time, that man is severely clout chasing, bro. He want to be up NBA Youngboy ass 24/7. Like, bro, you your own man. You feel me? Like, you your own man. Like, man, watch out. Go sit down somewhere. You feel me? You still talking about somebody that you killed 5 years ago, bro. And you probably ain't even do it. Police probably did it. They just ain't giving the information out because they don't want no lawsuit or nothing behind it. But at the same time, bro, like, come on now. You could tell real gangsters when you see him, man. Shorty ass clout chaser, man. That's somebody baby. That's somebody's little baby, bro.
Now it's wild because it seems like that's been kind of almost the theme of NBA Youngboy's tour part of the way too, because obviously he's got a huge fan base, he's got people who love his music, but him having Lul Tim there has drawn other eyes, man. So one person in particular who spoke out about this was OBLOCK Munna Ike, right? So he talked about this and he made a post where he said that he had never seen Lul Tim around NBA Youngboy before Von's death.
Nobody
now,
did.
What did you think about that?
Because nobody did. He telling the truth. Like, what, dude, where did you come from? That's what people trying to figure out. Like, dude, where did you come from? You was with Quando that night. He got the brakes beat off his ass. You had to help your homie. All right, you did what you was supposed to do. I ain't even mad at that, bro. The song, I'm not even mad at that. You dropped the song right after that. You know what I'm saying? You was clouded up, you was doing your thing, but 5 years later, you still talking about the same stuff, gang? Man, watch out.
Yeah, it's wild. Now, I can appreciate the fact, bruh, and they gonna say that I'm just, taking sides here, but I can appreciate the fact that you look at that situation and say, you know what, he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? In that situation.
That's any man from the streets. I'm right here with my homie. My homie is literally getting beat on. Like, my homie right here getting beat on. And looking at Lil Tim, I can tell what went through his mind. I ain't finna try to fight this nigga too. He over there already. Dustin, bro. No, I'm not even finna bump with this dude. I'm gonna go ahead and bump this fire and go ahead and nip this in the bud right now.
Yeah, and the chain reaction to that was crazy, man. So you had a lot of people lose their life, get shot, and die behind that situation. A lot of them, well, because even OBLOCK Louie, like, how well did you know OBLOCK Louie?
I ain't know him like that, but of course, he from the hood, so of course I know him.
But he ended up getting shot in the head, and the lasting effects of that, he ended up losing his life, later on or whatnot, right? Then you had other people who had lost their life. I believe, what was it? Not HK.
Slutty.
But Big Mike, what I was saying earlier was a lot of people lost their lives in the after effects of that was craziness, man. Now, some people, obviously, their careers went in different directions. Lil Durk's career went all the way up, man, after a tragedy in his camp. How do you factor all that in?
I mean, it's like, everybody knew that Von and Durk was close. You feel me? They had grew a bond over time. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus Durk helped Von get in this. Feel me? So, by when Von came in the game, he took over. Basically, he took over the rap industry, the drill, anything as far as rapping something about gangster, he had that on lock. You feel me? So, and you could believe it because he was doing what he was actually rapping about. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you know what I'm saying, all that built in, everybody like, okay, he be, you know what I'm saying, Von died, you know what I'm saying, he be with Durk now. Now it's going back and forth. So now the fans, they want Durk to slide for Von. They like, we finna see what Durk doing. So now you turn the Durk music up, like all Von fans went over to Durk. So now they turn the Durk music up, he getting clouded up, he getting all type of money now. And then next thing you know, this case come behind it, you feel me? So it'd be like, all of us be thinking like we could get away. We all play this tough man. We got this, in Chicago, everybody tough. Even the females, you got kids. You would walk past somebody's child here and be like, what you looking at, B? Like, who you talking to, little boy? Like, but that's how it be going. Like, everybody be playing a tough role and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Durk he was already clouded up, but with Von on his side, he got super clouded up.
Definitely, man. It was the thing that propelled him. But even then, he still couldn't be saved from the system, you know what I'm saying? And it makes you wonder, like, what's the best move? Because even Lil Durk moved to Atlanta. He moved away, but it was like so many things going on at the time. Like, do you think that Lil Durk could have ever avoided the situation that he's in right now?
As far as your mind being elevated and you a businessman now, for sure he could have. But at the same time, I get it because in the street, like, that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? They just killed my homie. So, like, what I'm supposed to do? Feel me? And they come with the fans behind it too. Like, oh, he's scared, he ain't gonna do nothing. And you got people in the hood like, man, what's up? When we gonna slide for bro and all this? So you trying to be the legit person, but you got this person in your ear, that person, them, the internet, all type of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and another thing is like what you around. You feel me? Like, if Durk around Von's son and he look into his son's eyes and he see that sadness in his eyes, like, that can trigger you like, man, I got slide for my homie, man. His son right here ain't never gonna see a daddy no more, none of that. So on both hands, I get the situation on both sides, so I can't even knock smirk.